Cześć kochani and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're making soup. It's rainy a little outside and I thought bowl of soup will be lovely, and it's going to be it's going to be cream of white root vegetables with a little bit of cauliflower. Very warming, very nutritious and very healthy. So first thing, I'm going to preheat my cast iron pot. And I will be using beautiful celeriac root. I hope some of you are familiar with celeriac root. If not, this is really one of my favorite root vegetables. It has a little nutty, a little earthy flavor, and it's absolutely packed with health beneficial nutrients. So if you are not familiar with celeriac, also called celery root, please check your local farmers market or even grocery store. You might be able to find it. It's quite available, and all my vegetables are organically grown. They are not sprayed, so I only wash them very well. The celeriac has some crevices here that the soil likes to hide because it grows in the soil. So I just used my brush to wash it very well, and I'm not going to peel it. However, if you want to, if your celeriac is not organically grown, there is a risk that it's sprayed. After you wash it very well, I suggest to peel it. I'm going to cut it in a uniform dice, so all the bits can cook in about the same time, and at the end I will be creaming them anyways. So we're going to cut it into about 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch dice. Besides the wonderful flavor, as I said before, celeriac is really loaded with nutrients, very high in fiber, so it really helps with digestion. It also plays the role of prebiotic, which means it's a food for our beneficial bacteria in our digestive system. It's also fairly high in calcium, and it's really quite high in vitamin K. Vitamin K not only plays role in preventing blood clots, but also it really is necessary for calcium to be allocated in our bones and our teeth instead of in the soft tissue. The celeriac is cut, it's diced, and now I'm going to add a little bit of butter to my pot. And if you want to make this soup completely vegan, then instead of butter, just use olive oil or coconut oil, whatever you choose. I like it with butter. And now I'm going to place this celeriac right in my pot. And I want it to get lightly caramelized, just to add a little more, like another layer of flavor to it. Okay, quick stir. Okay, and now I'm going to lightly brown it on a low heat, and I'm going to continue chopping. Another vegetable, parsley root. Parsley root, very rich in vitamin C. I didn't peel it as well, and I'm going to cut it in about the same size pieces and right to our pot. So we have parsley root, celeriac, we have parsley root and celeriac. So now we can chop our leeks. If you don't have leeks, you could also use onion. I like leeks because they have a little milder flavor, and I really love them in soups. Leek will cook much faster than our celeriac, so I don't have to chop it very finely. Let's stir it. I'm going to increase the heat just slightly. I don't want it to burn it, but I want to get a little caramelization. Cauliflower. Who doesn't know cauliflower? I'm sure everyone here knows cauliflower, and I'm sure you ate it in many different ways. Here here I will be adding this to this soup for extra health benefits, and also I really like the mild flavor of cauliflower in soups. I'm going to use probably about half of this head. And cauliflower from cruciferous family, absolutely amazing in prevention of cancer, heart disease, wonderful to support our digestive system. I don't think there is one bad thing we can say about cauliflower. Same as the other vegetables in our soup. So I have to tell you that for kids who always try to pick colorful veggies from their meal, this is actually excellent alternative because it's all white and it's all vegetables, so they eat it not even knowing. Even though I prefer to really expose children to different flavors and make them eat vegetables, and knowing that they eat vegetables and how delicious they are. But sometimes we have to play the tricks. All children are different, right? Okay. And now we're going to add 2 potatoes. I have 2 potatoes. I think those are just regular Yukon potatoes. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, on what kind it is. You can see I have the pot filled up to about 3/4 with my vegetables, and later we will be creaming everything, so the soup will be nice and thick, wonderful for lunchbox. So now I'm increasing the heat to medium because I want to caramelize it just a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to chop 2 large cloves of garlic. Actually, I'm going to go with 3. Oh, even 4. I love garlic. Also, when we cook it, the flavor will mellow down. And kochani, this soup can be made in about 20 minutes, maximum 30 minutes. So you can make it in the morning and put it in a nice jar with you to work, or give to your kids to school for lunch. Also, when you're coming home after a cold day, it's really nice to have a bowl of something warm and freshly made. Okay, so now the garlic is going into our pot. Thyme, I have dry thyme, and I'm going to use almost entire this small little bunch here. If you have fresh, would be lovely too. If not, dry is good. So put as much as you like. Quick stir. Okay, now we are going to add a little salt, and all those veggies they will need salt. It's like with potatoes. Potatoes really need a lot of salt. So I'm going to start with 1 teaspoon for my pot, and pepper, freshly ground black pepper. So now I'm adding water. If you would like to add vegetable stock or chicken stock, it's up to you. And I'm adding only enough to cover our veggies. My secret ingredient, I am adding pear. This one is like a medium size. I think 1 will be enough for this pot. And the pear will bring a little sweetness to our dish. It's really, it's not going, of course, to overwhelm the flavor, but it will add another layer. I'm cutting this into small pieces, but the pear will completely fall apart. Now I'm going to bring it to boil. When it comes to boil, I will lower the heat, cover it, and probably in about 15 minutes the soup will be ready. When the soup is cooking right now, we have the time to prepare toppings, and we could go with regular traditional croutons, but we are going to make it even better and healthier. We are going to roast some chickpeas. Chickpeas are loaded with proteins, and we're gonna make them nice, smoky, spicy, and place them right on top. So here is how we do it. Okay, so to prepare the chickpeas, it's very easy. I'm putting my frying pan on medium high, and you could also make it in the oven. You just toss your chickpeas with olive oil and put under broil for about 10 minutes. Okay, now I'm adding the chickpeas. Those are of course cooked chickpeas that I rinsed and dried. It is important if you will be using chickpeas from can to rinse it very well and pat it dry, so there is not much moisture on them. And now we are going to add spices of our choice. I really like adding smoked paprika, and especially when we use them as a topic for this soup, the smokiness goes so well with the root veggies. And I'm telling you, those chickpeas are such a wonderful snack instead of chips. And now I'm adding some poultry seasoning. Even though we don't eat meat, I really like the combination of the herbs and spices. So this, and I have a little bit of mushroom umami, and here I have a little bit of mushroom umami flavor. If your spice mixes come with salt, you won't need, you don't have to use any more salt. If they don't, please make sure that you add salt to it too. Okay, and now all we have to do, we have to slightly toast it on olive oil. As I said, the same can be done in the oven. You just toss your chickpeas with olive oil, put all the spices on top, and since they are all cooked, you just need to put them for about 10 minutes under broil. Keep eye on them not to burn them. We just want to make them to be a little crunchy outside and coat it with the spices. So let's check. It's been about 10 minutes. Oh. And of course this soup will be ready in 10-15 minutes depending how large the pieces you had. Yes, this looks good, and now I'm going to blend it. Ooh. Okay, the soup is nice and creamy now. And now it's good time for us to taste it and see if we need any more spices. Perfect, doesn't need anything. So it's ready to plate. Nice, thick, very flavorful, nutritious. It will stick right to your bone. And now our chickpeas. So here we have our chickpeas. They've been sitting for about 10 minutes and nicely roasting. I'm gonna place some on top. Let's have a little. Perfect for today's rainy day. Still very hot. But what a wonderful flavor. Kochani, I really hope you will love it. This is such a great soup for fall. Very inexpensive too, but so full of flavors and so full of health benefits for us. And please share with me if you liked it. Also, if there is anything special you would like me to cook, also please write in a comment, and I will try my best to cook whatever you want me to. And for today, thank you so much for being here, and I see you next time.